Hello, Shelby. How you doing, girl? You're being really good for the kitten. You're like saying, yeah, it's cooler in here now. Temperature is pretty much right where I want it to be, 76 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature is set to maintain at a minimum of 75. I believe Mama was overheating, and the changes I made have shown that she's spending a significant more time with the kitten. Hey, girl. You're about ready for some more wet food, aren't you? Who's the prettiest girl in all the West? Your daughter. But you come a really close second. Trying to spend a little bit of time in here leveling up on Mom today. She's been spending a lot of time with the kitten, which is good. So that means I can visit more. Make sure she doesn't get bored, or make sure she gets plenty of attention too. I hope your baby gained weight. She's officially the lightest kitten, smallest kitten I've had at 3 days. But right now she's nursing frequently now that Mama's spending more time back there. And she had a really good nurse last night when I held her in my hand, and she was like, we're just doing round robin with 4 nipples, and she fell asleep in my hand. She's like, no spanky. Oh, the biscuits. Oh, the biscuits. You're making the whole roll, aren't you? So when I gave her formula a couple mornings ago in a bottle, I put the bottle somewhere that Mama wouldn't get to it. And now I have no idea where it's at. I thought I put it here so I wouldn't forget it. I'm not seeing it anywhere, outside or in. Oh, she got the big floppers. Kitten's taking a nap. Where's my phone? There it is. Okay. I got 20 minutes before my next meeting. Mondays are bad for meetings. And I just had one that lasted 2 hours. I am definitely satisfied with the amount of time she's spending with the kitten. I widened the area a few inches, moved the heating pad off to the side so that Sparky can have the heating pad while Mama can have a bigger area that's not heated. And she's been laying in that area. Can I pet the bellies? Can I pet the bellies? Can I pet the bellies? Huh? Belly pets, belly pets. Oh, she's so happy. Right now, Sparky is touch and go. She's behaving like a kitten should behave. She's trying to nurse. She's napping between nursing. It's just her weight is not where we want it to be. So I'm really hoping that she does not have a congenital defect that is ultimately not compatible with life. The two other kittens that were born did have congenital defects, fairly serious ones. So my plan for today is to give Mama attention this visit, weigh the kitten, and then after my next 2 meetings are done, I'm going to come in and hold the kitten and do the rounds of the milk bar. I will not adopt Shelby. I will, there's someone out there that she is the perfect fit for. Every litter, there's always about a dozen people saying, wanting me to adopt a mama cat. I have 7 cats. If I adopted every mama cat, I would not be fostering anymore. So if I adopt, I can't foster. If I adopt, I can't save more lives. So I'm allowing myself the 1 kitten or cat every 42 litters, because that's how far I went before I adopted Trillian. And I adopted Trillian because I had room in my house. I don't have room, and she just farted. Whoa, that is some raunchy. She's having placenta poop and placenta farts right now from the placentas that she ate, and it's raunchy. I have a big house, so I have room for the cats. Plus, I want to downsize the number of cats I have, so I'm giving the cats I have a great home until they move on. And then once it's just basically Trillian, maybe one or 2 other cats, I plan on providing hospice care for end of life cats to give them a warm, comfortable home for their final days. Why can't I adopt if you foster? There's nothing saying you can't adopt. I adopted 1. Sarah adopted 4. Shelly has Miracle Kitten. Cassidy. But we can't keep adopting. The shelter will cut us off if we adopt every one we foster, and that becomes a problem. You become a hoarder. Yeah, belly. Oh, there's definitely milk in those things. Yes, there is. There's milk in them. Yeah, that's why I did that. Check all the nipples all at once. I pulled fluff out of your claw. There's no need to. Okay, she's getting feisty now. Look at you. You're getting all kinds of feisty. I like feisty kitties. I want you to be feisty. My cats are all affectionate. Not necessarily to each other, but they are to me. Maya prefers to have this much room between her and any other cat at every moment. Maya and Savvy have retired to my bedroom. That's the room they want to stay in. And they tolerate each other well. Savvy's the only one that can break that bubble with Maya. I plan, because like when I do the hospice care, I plan to continue to foster for Purrfect Pals, but do hospice care through Homeward Pet. Homeward Pets, cats on hospice care need a lot more veterinarian, vet needs, and Homeward Pets is closer. Purrfect Pals is a 40-minute drive each way. Okay, we ready to weigh your kitten? That's a big no on the spankings. I have to try. I have to. And I'm making time to bring you some cushy food too, okay? Let's switch over to the kitten. Quit looking at my butt. Okay. Let's see my notes. Okay, when I weighed her at 12:30 this morning, a.m., just after midnight, she was 64 grams, which is down just 1 gram from 4 hours or 3 hours prior. Where's my... Here we go. Good, everything's working. Okay, cross your fingers. Hold on, the scale just read -8. -9. Come on. Oh, I hate that. Okay. I'm not getting a good weight. I'm sorry, little one. These scales are not meant to be weighing wiggly things. Yeah, there's any change in the base changes the scale. She's nice and warm. Here you go. Here you go. She's down 5.5 grams. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to my kitten dealer. See what she thinks. She weighs 58.5 grams. All right. Let me give Mama some wet food. you go, Missy. Oh, nice bowl of wet food. Now I'm going to potty your kitten. Okay, little one. Let's do the dirty deed here. Let's potty you. See if you need to go. She needed to go. There you go. Feel better though? Oh, just a little potty. That means Mama's taking care of things in that regard. Okay.